Services Coordinator Darren Post, stating, and it's dated May 9th of 2023, and it states, Cody Lowe is presently doing 2 times a week drug test and is on a GPS tether. He makes all of his drug tests and he is doing well. He only tests positive for methadone, but he does have a prescription for it. And we will need a working cell phone number from him, as the number that we have ending in 1482 is not accepting calls. So Mr. Lowe, if you can send your correct phone number to me in a chat message, I'm going to send you a chat. And
Okay.
because I don't want it out on YouTube. So I'm going to send you a chat message. And it says, please send me your correct phone number. And then you just need to respond. Did you get it?
I did. So, okay.
Right.
Here we go.
So type in your correct phone number and I will give that to Mr. Coast. All right.
Thank you.
Got it. All right. So
Yes,
that's
Your Honor.
a little bit different. All right. So I will make sure Mr. Costa gets that. And thank you for doing a good job on your drug testing. Mr. Mawad and Mr. Fleming, I have a plea agreement form. So Mr. Mawad, how do you wish to proceed today?
So Judge, there's a more serious case that I'm not representing him on, but I did talk to Mr. Hartung early in the morning, and I think Chris will agree. That case needs, what's that? I'm sorry. That case has to be resolved out before we're able to get to this case. Chris, you agree on that?
I do, yeah. And looking at the notes, and look.
I misspoke. I thought Mr. Mawad was on both files. It looks like Mr. Mawad is only on file number 21-20527
Right.
FC.
Right.
And then who's your attorney, Mr. Lowe, on the other file?
Glazier. John Glazier.
Okay, all right. So Mr. Lowe, I do not have Mr. Glazier here. So
I can step in for him if you want. It's going to be request for an adjournment while Mr. Glazer tries to work out his matter, so I can work out my matter. That's okay.
okay.
Hey,
All
Your
right.
Honor.
Yeah.
I talked to Mr. Glazier yesterday, and I thought that these are both of my court dates were for right now. And he said we're going to be getting another court date. Is there another time I need to be back on Zoom to do that?
Yeah, that's what your attorney just said. So what I'm gonna do is give you another pretrial date, okay?
Okay.
And I'm gonna set this out to June 21. Are you available that day, Mr. Mawad?
Yes, Judge. Yes.
So, Mr. Lowe, June 21 at 8:30 in the morning again, same phone number, same Zoom number. And so we'll set this out to June 21 at 8:30, okay?
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Judge, do you want me to do an order, Judge?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, just do it on your file, Mr. Mawad, and we'll send out a notice on the other file because Mr. Glazier is not here.
Will do. Not a problem. Will do.
All right. So, Mr. Lowe, I'll give Mr. Coast your updated phone number, and Mr. Mawad, thank you. So, Mr. Lowe, June 21 at 8:30. All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you all. Ms. Adams, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Can you check your messages? Mr. Daly, who do you represent?
Bixler.
All right. Well. Thank you. right, so looking in my waiting room. And I don't have a Mr. Bixler, so hold on. I do have a notice that Mr. Daly was appointed. And so was Mr. Okay. And then I have a notice for today. Is Mr. Bixler in custody?
Yes, Your Honor. He's in the Lenawee County Jail. He's serving time in Ohio on another case. He has at least 6 more years on his other case before he has an out date. So we are in no particular hurry to proceed to trial. I mean, we're going to trial, but that's the status of it right now.
All right, so this is in the matter, and he's in our Lenawee County Jail?
He's in the Lenawee County Jail now, yes.
Miss Adams, could you see if the jail has Ricky Bixler? He's not on my jail list. Okay, so this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Ricky Nelson Bixler, file number 23-21315 FC. I have James Daly appearing on behalf of Mr. Bixler. It also appointed Mr. Glazier as well. So, and I have Jackie Weiss appearing on behalf of people. So we will verify with the jail to see if we have them. So we'll be back to this in 1 second. All right. Mr. Dagger Margosian, I do have Mr. Rowley.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Rowley. All right, so this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Mark Anthony Rowley, file number 22-20801 FC. I have Michael Dagger Margosian appearing on behalf of Mr. Rowley, and Amanda Wagner. Are you appearing on this one on your first full day as a licensed attorney sworn in? So
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so I have us, let me look here. I have proposed jury instructions. Okay, so do we, all right. So I have a note here. The plea was plead guilty to count 1, guidelines 51 to 85. Are we set for trial June 6th at 9 a.m. for 2 days? This is the final pretrial. It's also the due date for all jury instructions. I do have them from the prosecutor. I presume I'll have them by the end of the day by you, Mr. Dagger Margosian. So, Mr. Dagger Margosian, how do you wish to proceed today?
Well, Your Honor, I need to, if I can, I'd like to speak with Mr. Rowley in a breakout room, please.
Sure. So,
Thank you.
Mr. Rowley, I'm going to pop you into, let me double check felony information. Okay. All right. So, Mr. Rowley, I am going to open up a bunch of breakout rooms. I'm going to pop you in a breakout room with Mr. Dagger Margosian, and that'll be a great chance. Not a problem. All right. There you go. All right. So, I have a gentleman joining me from the jail. What is your name, sir?
Bixler.
Say it again.
Bixler.
Bixler. All right, so Mr. Daly, I now have Mr. Bixler. How would you like to proceed today, Mr. Daly?
Yeah, we are going to be proceeding to trial with Mr. Bixler. We've had extensive conversation with the prosecutor's office. There is going to be no plea bargains in this matter. Mr. Bixler is aware of that, and we are preparing for trial right now. The only problem that we have right now is a critical part of the evidence is going to be the DNA involved. And we are trying to, and we'll find an expert to assist us with the DNA evidence that we have. So we're ready to go, but for having an expert in line for the DNA. And I would also indicate to the court, as I had, that Mr. Bixler cannot be released from custody for at least another 6 years under any circumstances. So there's no urgency to try this thing quickly, Your Honor.
All right, how many days do you suspect this trial would take?
I would expect, again, depending upon the experts, I would say at least a week, maybe 2 weeks. I just don't know about the DNA evidence.
Well, Your
We
Honor,
also
can I
have it-
suggest, I'm sorry. I know that we're putting trials out kind of far and we're trying to schedule those now, but can I suggest maybe doing another pre-trial to see where we're at with the expert so that we know how long we're going to need to set the trial for?
Is that all right with you, Mr. Daly?
Yes.
Okay, so in terms of how far out, would we like to do another pre-trial like September 13th? So that way we'd have time to look at experts and see what we can get back from them?
That's fine with me unless Mr. Bixler has a reason he doesn't want it to go that far, but I can't think of any reason why we can't wait until then.
But I can do August too, so.
I think September would be fine with me.
So, Ms. Weiss, is that all right with you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Bixler, so your attorney is looking into an expert witness, and sometimes that takes a little bit of time to submit stuff and get it back. Do you have any objection to September?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so we'll set this for September 13 for a pretrial at 8:30 in the morning. And Mr. Daly, you'll do the step in order to adjourn.
I will.
All right, September 13 at 8:30 in the morning. So Mr. Bixler, we'll see you back on that day, all right?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mr. Daly, you can sign that with my permission. Thank you.
I'll do that. Thank you.
Ms. Adams, would it be possible to get a stack of criminal scheduling orders as well as domestic scheduling orders?
Okay.
I know.
All right. So let's see, I've got Mr. Malaro. So. Mr. Malaro,
Yes, Your Honor.
I have Ms. Reinhardt in my waiting room.
Okay.
All right, Ms. Reinhardt, can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Bridget Susan Reinhardt, file number 21-20279FH. I have Salvatore Malaro appearing on behalf of Mr. Reinhardt, Ms. Reinhardt, and I have Christopher Fleming appearing on behalf of the people. This is the date and time set for a pretrial. We've been adjourning this well out over a year for purposes of accountants and otherwise. So, Mr. Malaro, how would you like to proceed today?
Judge will have to set this matter for trial.
Okay. All right, were you able to get any of the expert witnesses you were looking into?
Not this time, but we're still trying.
Well, I don't want to
You
set
still
it for
wanna-
trial, if it's got to be adjourned again.
Okay.
Mr. Malaro, did you still want to have a bench conference with the judge? That's the last notes I have.
I wanted a bench conference.
That was my understanding.
What's the plea offer on this file? Is there one?
Judge, the issue is the restitution.
Okay,
So let me suggest this. I don't see in my notes where I requested a bench conference, but Can we adjourn this one more time, maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks? Let me sit down with the prosecutor. And then maybe we can do a bench conference.
So how about I just schedule a bench conference?
Sure.
Miss Adams, I'm looking about 2 weeks out for a bench conference.
Okay.
$8 a.m., June 6th.
June 6th.
At 8 a.m. Is 8 a.m. okay for you, Mr. Millar?
The time's fine. I'm just looking at the date.
Phoebe, it's
Yeah,
Phoebe's
that's fine.
date.
That'll
She's not
work.
gonna be in that day, Judge.
So it's a Phoebe Muir file.
It is a PB Muir file.
All right, Miss Adams, the next week, maybe?
Okay. $8:30, June 13th.
Judge, that week might be tough for me.
Okay, is there another day that week, Miss Adams?
Well, that whole week of the 12th is gonna be bad.
Okay, was Miss Muir only gone June 6th, or is she gone that entire week?
She's only gone on June 6th.
All right, so Miss Adams, is there like 15 minutes on June 8, June 7? Any time of the day?
Not those days, but we could do June 5th at maybe 11:30.
June 5 at 11:30?
That's fine.
June 5th at 11:30 should work, Judge.
Okay, so I'm gonna write in June 5 at 11:30 a.m. So ma'am, just write that down, June 5 at 11:30, and zoom back in the same number today, and I've done a scheduling order. So, all right, we'll see you back on that day. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you, Judge.
Miss
You're all
Reinhardt,
set,
we'll
Miss
give you a
Reinhardt.
call later. I'll give you a call later today, okay?
Okay,
Thank you.
you're
Thank you.
welcome.
Are you
Mhm.
Jeremy Sneed?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
All right, so just hang on, we need Rhonda Underwood for you, so.
Judge, I
just-
can do Mr. Sneed.
Oh, nice, thank you. All right, so this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jeremy Allen Sneed. This is the date and time set for pretrial on a violation of probation rearrangement. Last time you were here, he was pled not guilty. So how do you wish to proceed with Mr. Sneed today?
Your Honor, Mr. Sneed has a matter pending downstairs related to this violation, and he has a probable cause conference Friday. So I'd ask to probably adjourn this out 2 weeks.
Okay,
And then
how
if you
far
could-
out?
A couple of weeks, I think, should work. And then if we could address bond on this case.
Okay, so I can do June 14th at 8:30. And because it's a violation of probation, we do the notice of hearing.
Right.
All right, the allegations against him are that he violated the terms of his probation because he was charged with a new felony warrant for criminal sexual conduct. So those are the allegations against him. He is facing up to 5 years in prison. So, Mr. Millar, you can address that.
Yeah, Judge, so I met with Mr. Sneed yesterday on his pending matter downstairs. As the court just noted, he's looking at a potential maximum 5 years in prison. The allegations are that he violated the terms by having contact, I think, with someone that's unrelated to the downstairs matter. Mr. Sneed, it's my understanding, is a lifetime resident of the county, does have a criminal record. But compared to spending downstairs, this matter is of kind of minimal consequence. So it says on this violation sheet, no bond. I'd ask the court to set bond at $10,000 cash security on this matter.
All right,
Your Honor, can I say something?
No,
sure.
no,
Your attorney's advising you not to. So Ms. Teskey, is Mr. Jones in the office today, or?
He is not. I'm in for him.
Okay.
I would say to hold him because of the new felony charges.
When's the next pretrial new felony charges, Mr. Malaro? Rhonda,
he has a probable cause conference on 26, I'm sorry. So that's tomorrow.
26 tomorrow. All right. Well, I'm gonna keep his bond as it is.
Your Honor, I'm sorry, it's on Friday.
Okay. So if he gets waived out, he'll be back on June 14th. If he doesn't get bound over, I'm gonna leave it on for June 14th with no bond at this point. He's getting credit on this, but in light of the new charges, I'm not comfortable changing his bond.
All right, thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you, Mr. Sneed. We'll see you
Thank you,
back on the 14th.
Okay.
All right, Miss Underwood, do you want to come on up? Okay, so I've got James Crawford. Are you ready for him?
Is he on the Zoom, Your Honor?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I can go back and talk to him. And are Mr. Elsner and Mr. Ittrick here, Your Honor?
Mr. Elzar is here. He should be down. Well, they
Okay.
took him to get his
Okay.
fingerprints. I don't know if they brought him back.
I didn't
yet.
know if they were here yet, so I will talk to them too. What about John Johnson?
I don't have, well, hold on. Can we do James Crawford right now? Do you need your stuff?
Yeah, I'll go.
Do you need to talk to him?
Yeah,
Okay. Where are you zooming from?
I'm sorry.
Where's your stuff?
Right in the back.
Okay. All right, go ahead and log in and then,
Miss Underwood.
No, I brought it up here because I knew there were people coming in first.
you want to go here?
Okay.
All right, I'll bring him in and let him know you're logging on. All right, Mr. Crawford, Miss Underwood's gonna log on right now, so give us just a minute. All right, Mr. Malaro, I have, let's see, who do you have? Do you have, is Chad LaFontaine in custody?
Not that I know. The only ones that we have is Mr. Elzar and Mr. Ittrick.
Okay, so Mr. LaFontaine, do you have him, Mr. Malaro?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Chad William LaFountain or LaFontaine. We have file number 23-21288FH, 23-21289FH, 23-21290FH, and 23-21291FH. And let me grab this. This is the date and time set for pretrial on all of these. So I have a note, let's see, on April 12, he was pre-approved for Hope House. Let's see. Was that Hope House? Then he was Hillsdale, and then he was so So I don't know if he's still at Hope House, but he hasn't logged on today. So Miss Underwood, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Crawford. So hold on one second. Let me close these breakout rooms and bring Michael Dagger-Margosian's client back. Hold on. All right, so Mr. Crawford and Miss Underwood, go ahead and join that breakout room. All right, so Mr. Malaro, Mr. Coast is not available today. I don't have verification of whether or not Mr. LaFontaine is at Hope House or not.
Judge, my last records was that he had been sent to the hospital in Hillsdale for surgery. And I'm trying to find out what happened after that.
Okay, well, I don't have anything that would indicate to me he's not still in Hope House. So why don't I set this out for one more pre-trial and hopefully Mr. Coast, well, Mr. Coast will be back and I can have him follow up on it. All right?
Okay, we'll try to locate him as well.
No, I understand. So I'm going to set it out to, let's do June 21. And that'll give us time because if he's at Hope House, he'll still be there. So I'll set it out for June 21 at 8:30 in the morning. And can you do the stip in order to adjourn, Mr. Malaro?
I can, Your Honor. I'll personally make sure it gets done.
Okay, thank you. So June 21 at 8:30. Thank you.
You do have my permission to sign that, Mr. Morrow.
So there's Margosian. We are back with Mr. Rowley. So, Mr. Dagger-Margosian,
Your Honor, thank you.
how do you wish to proceed today?
Your Honor, if time permits, I think it would make sense if Ms. Wagner and I could speak with you, at the quote unquote bench. It can either, if there is time, we can do it now, or I'm happy to do it at the end of the docket, whatever you would like to do.
I can't do it right this moment, but I can do it. So if we just be patient. All right, I'm gonna move over to Mr. Crawford. So,
Your
all
Honor,
right, in the manner of,
Your Honor, I can't see anything.
you can? Okay.
No, all I got is a keyboard, a keypad and frequently dialed numbers.
Okay, so that is something, is it a computer in front of you?
No, there's just a sound bar in the TV.
Okay, so I can't change that. Someone there would have to change it. So we can do one of two things. You can go find somebody to fix that screen. Or you can continue. Or we can continue. Okay, okay. All right, so Ms. Underwood, you had a moment to speak with Mr. Crawford.
Yes, Your Honor. Could we have a brief COBS discussion, Your Honor?
You know, it's Wednesday morning. I have 15 people in my waiting room and a bunch of attorneys. So it really is not a good time for me to be doing this, but here's what I'm going to do. All right, so Ms. Adams, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with a bunch of attorneys. So Mr. Dagger-Margosian, who's your prosecutor? Okay, I'm just gonna put all the prosecutors in there. All right, so Becky Adams, I'm gonna put Mr. Dagger-Margosian, Miss Underwood, why not Mr. Malaro? And I think that covers everybody. I'm gonna open up that breakout room. I'm gonna go back to talk to Becky. And I'll be right back. All right.
Ms. Underwood?
All rise.
Hey, I'm sorry. I just want to make sure I don't mess this up on Rowley. So do I need to use the multiple variable one person under 13?
Are you talking to us, Amanda Wagner?
13 requires that the defendant be under the age of
Amanda Wagner? Are you talking to us?
Okay, from that multiple.
All right, so I guess we can start with Mr. Crawford. So back on the record in the matter of people of the state of Michigan versus James Frank Crawford, file number 22-21112 FH. I run Underwood appearing on behalf of Mr. Crawford, and I have Christopher Fleming appearing on behalf of the people. So I did have a Cobb's bench conference with Miss Underwood, as well as a prosecutor, Mr. Fleming. So Miss Underwood, I'm going to put a little note in my file. So Miss Underwood, how do you wish to proceed today?
Your Honor, the offer, as I understand it, is as charged. The supplements will be dismissed, and the court was willing to Cobb's to the low end of the guidelines, or 12 months, whichever is lower, but that does not include county jail time. That is prison time.
All right, Mr. Fleming.
And I believe Mr. Crawford wishes to avail himself of that offer.
All right, so Mr.
Is that
Crawford.
correct, Mr. Crawford?
Yes, Miss Underwood. Yes, Your
Okay,
Honor.
Mr. Crawford, can you still not see us?
I can see you now.
Oh, good, good, good. All right.
I clicked the mouse here and it came on.
Okay, good, good. All right, so do you wish to avail yourself of that plea offer, Mr. Crawford?
Yes, that's fine. Miss Underwood knows what I wanted.
Okay, Mr. Crawford, you want to raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay, and your name is James Frank Crawford?
Junior.
Junior, okay.
Yeah.
Now, Mr. Crawford, you've heard the statement of your attorney and the prosecuting attorney. And is it going to be your intention to plead guilty to count 1, prisoner possessing weapon, which carries a maximum penalty of up to 5 years in prison and or $1,000 fine with the habitual offender fourth offense notice dismissed, with a CODS agreement that you would serve the low end of the guidelines, but it would be a prison term. So is it your intention to plead guilty to that charge then?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and you're satisfied with Ms. Underwood and the advice that she's given you?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, do you, now neither the prosecutor, the defendant, nor anyone on the defendant's behalf has discussed any other possible sentence with the court. Is that correct, Ms. Underwood?
It is, Your Honor.
And Mr. Fleming?
Yes, Judge.
And other than that CODS agreement, Mr. Crawford, no one has discussed anything else with me as far as you're aware, correct?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, and we do have a little bit of a delay with them. All right, so sir, I'm gonna go through your rights now. So if a guilty plea is accepted, there will be no trial. This means that you will be giving up rights you would have had at trial. I'm going to explain those rights to you now to make sure that you understand them. You have a right to a speedy public trial by jury. You may ask for a non-jury trial, and if the prosecutor and court agree, you can have a non-jury trial. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to have the prosecuting attorney prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty and you do not have to prove anything. You have the right to be present at trial and have witnesses against you appear at your trial and to ask those witnesses questions. You have the right to have the court order any witnesses you have for your defense to appear at the trial. You have the right to remain silent during your trial, not to have your silence used against you. However, you have the right to testify at your trial if you want to testify. Mr. Crawford, do you understand that if your plea is accepted, you may be giving up the right to appeal issues that would otherwise be appealable if you were convicted at trial? Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that any appeal from the conviction and sentence pursuant to the plea will be by application for leave to appeal and not by right? Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you are not a citizen of the United States of America, a conviction of a crime may result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States of America, or denial of naturalization. Do you have any questions about the rights that I've given to you?
No, Your Honor.
All right, so Mr. Crawford, how do you wish to plead to the charge that on or about January 30th of 2022 in the Madison Township in the county of Lenawee, that you did commit the offense of prisoner possessing a weapon, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty, Your Honor.
All right, other than what was placed on the record, has anyone made any threats or promises to you to induce you to plead guilty to this charge?
No, Your Honor.
Do you understand that if I accept this plea, you will be giving up any and all claims that your plea is given as a result of promises or threats that were not disclosed to the court on the record during this hearing, or that it was not your own choice to enter the plea? Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is the prosecutor or defense counsel aware of any promises or threats or inducements other than the plea bargain to induce the defendant to plead guilty? Mr. or Miss Underwood?
No, Your Honor.
And Mr. Fleming?
No, Judge.
All right, and there has been a CODS agreement regarding sentencing. So Mr. Crawford, is it your choice to plead guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so Mr. Crawford, on January 30th of 2022, were you at the Gus Harrison facility?
Yes, Your Honor.
And would you agree that's located in Madison Township in the county of Lenawee?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and at that time, did you have in your possession some scissors?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and where did you have your scissors at?
In my pocket.
Okay, and would you agree that as a prisoner, you weren't supposed to carry scissors?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, are you satisfied with the plea, Mr. Fleming?
People are satisfied, Judge.
All right, has the court complied with MCR 6.302 B, C, and D? Ms. Underwood
It has.
and Mr. Fleming?
Yes, Judge.
All right, so right here. All right, I accept the plea. It has been given understandably, voluntarily, and accurately. The defendant has full knowledge of his rights. He does have competent counsel. This court has made a Cobb's agreement regarding the sentencing in this matter. But other than that, there's been no agreement regarding the plea or possible sentence in this case. The prosecutor, the defense attorney, the defendant, or anyone acting in the interest of either of them in terms of fines, costs, or terms of incarceration. So I'm going to send this matter to the probation department for a pre-sentence investigation. I'm going to set sentencing for July 7 at 8:15. Are you available that day, Ms. Underwood?
That's fine, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Crawford, where are you currently at?
Harrison Correctional Facility.
Say it again.
Gus Harrison Correctional Facility.
Oh, okay, so you're still at Gus Harrison, okay. So, Mr. Crawford, you do have a right to be present in person for sentencing if you'd like, but you do have the right to waive that right and be present via Zoom. So would you like to be present for sentencing via Zoom, or do you want to be transported and come in person?
Your Honor, Zoom would be fine.
Okay, so we'll do that via Zoom. So Mr. Crawford, somebody from the Michigan Department of Corrections will get a hold of you and they're going to do a pre-sentence report. They're going to ask you about your background, the events that occurred. They'll update your prior one probably. And you'll, when you meet with them, if you do, be truthful about your background, the events that occurred. They'll prepare the pre-sentence report. Ms. Underwood's really good about trying to meet with people in advance, but sometimes we just aren't able to do that due to scheduling. So
And
if she doesn't
sometimes it's a problem with Gus too.
Yeah, so if she doesn't meet with you prior to sentencing, I will give her an opportunity to meet with you at length morning of. So we'll see you back here on July 7 at 8:15 for sentencing, all right?
All right, yes, Your Honor.
All right, sir, you have a good day, all right?
You too, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, Mr. Rowley, let me see, get your file. All right, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Mark Anthony Rowley. This is file number 22-20801FC. I have Jacqueline Weiss appearing on behalf of the people, but I have Amanda Wagner standing in for her today. And then I have Michael Dagger. Well, is this your file now, Ms. Wagner?
Yes, it is, but I mean, what you said was fine too.
Okay, and then I have Michael Dagger Margosian appearing on behalf of Mr. Rowley. We did have a bench conference. I had a bench conference previously with Mr. Dagger Margosian and a prosecutor. I don't remember which one now. But the plea offer, as I understand it, Mr. Dagger Margosian, and the agreement would be that it is offered that he could plead no contest to count 1, criminal sexual conduct, first degree. That could be a life offense or any term of years. But there's going to be an amended information, so there's not a mandatory minimum of 25 years. Is that correct?
That's correct. And just so Mr. Rowley knows, in our bench conference, I did resolve the issues that I had spoken with him about. So we are ready to proceed moving forward today with the plea.
All right, and Ms. Wagner, the information is going to be amended in what way?
Yes, Your Honor, it's going to be amended to CSC first degree relationship using subsection B, that the victim was coerced by the defendant exerting his or her authoritative position. And I did want to note as well, Your Honor, that this charge does carry with it a mandatory lifetime electronic monitoring. So I wanted to make sure that that was on the record.
Okay, but it does not require under subsection B that mandatory minimum of 25 years.
That's correct.
Okay, and the prosecutor's office and Mr. Dagger Margosian both computed and agreed that the guideline range would be 51 to 85 months. And so the sentence would be within the 51 to 85 months. Is that correct, Mr. Dagger Margosian?
That's also correct. Thank you, Your Honor.
And Ms. Wagner?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and it's going to be a no contest plea. Anything else to the agreement, Mr. Dagger Margosian?
Your Honor, the only other thing, and the prosecutor's office does not have an objection to this, is that the plea will be a conditional plea to preserve the 180-day issue that had been filed and argued in front of Your Honor. So that issue will be preserved for appellate purposes as well.
All right, Ms. Wagner, any objection to that?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Rowley, you want to raise your right hand for me? Okay. Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Underwood, what do you need? Oh, okay, all right, Jeff, is someone available to do it? Are you comfortable doing it?
Yeah.
So, hold on a second.
We got someone.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, so, Mr. Rowley, can you state your full name for the record?
Mark Anthony Rowley.
Mr. Rowley, you have heard the statement of your attorney and the prosecuting attorney. Is it your intention to plead no contest to, would it be account 3, Ms. Wagner?
Yes, I mean, is that what you would recommend, Your Honor, rather than changing count 1?
Mr. Dagger Margosian?
I think it probably makes sense to amend count 1.
Okay. All right, so Mr. Rowley, is it your intention then to plead guilty or plead no contest to an amended information, count 1, criminal sexual conduct, first degree? Is it your intention to plead no contest?
Yes, Your Honor.
Say that. Okay. Now, are you satisfied with Mr. Dagger Margosian as your attorney and the advice that he's given you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Now, do you understand the maximum penalty for that offense could be up to life, but there was a Killebrew agreement that the guideline range was correctly scored by Mr. Dagger Margosian and the prosecutor, that your sentence would be within that 51 to 85 months. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And then neither the prosecutor, the defendant, nor anyone on the defendant's behalf has discussed any other possible sentence with the court. Is that correct, Mr. Dagger Margosian?
Correct, Your Honor.
And Ms. Wagner?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Sir, if a no contest plea is accepted, there will be no trial. This means that you will be giving up rights you would have had at trial. I'm going to explain those rights to you now to make sure that you understand them. You have a right to a speedy public trial by jury. You may ask for a non-jury trial, and if the prosecutor and court agree, you can have a non-jury trial. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to have the prosecuting attorney prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty, and you do not have to prove anything. You have the right to be present at trial and have witnesses against you appear at your trial and to ask those witnesses questions. You have the right to have the court order any witnesses you might have to appear for your defense at trial. You have the right to remain silent during your trial, not to have your silence used against you. However, you also have the right to testify at your trial if you want to testify. Do you understand that if your plea is accepted, you may be giving up the right to appeal issues that would otherwise be appealable if you were convicted at trial. Do you understand that, Mr. Rowley?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that any appeal from the conviction and sentence pursuant to the plea will be by application for leave to appeal and not by right? Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you are, okay, Miss Wagner and Mr. Dagger Margosian, I received communication that it must be an added count 3 for the clerk's office to be able to process it.
It's fine. No objection, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, so do you understand that, Mr. Rowley? They're going to add a count 3 to the felony complaint to add the count that you'll be pleading to. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. If you are not a citizen of the United States of America, a conviction of a crime may result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States of America, or denial of naturalization. And do you understand, Mr. Rowley, that by entering a plea to this offense, you will be required to register for life as a sex offender?
Yes, Your Honor.
And that there is a lifetime electronic monitoring requirement as well. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, and do you have any questions about the rights that I've given to you?
No, Your Honor.
All right, so, and remember, Mr. Rowley, your plea is going to be a no contest unless you choose to plead not guilty. So, Mr. Rowley, how do you wish to plead to the charge on count 3 that on or about the period of January 1 of 2017 through December 31 of 2018 in Woodstock Township in the county of Lenawee, that you did commit the offense listed under count 3, criminal sexual conduct, first degree?
No contest.
Okay. Has anyone made any threats or promises to you to induce you to plead no contest to this charge?
No, Your Honor.
Do you understand if I accept this plea, you will be giving up any and all claims that your plea is given as a result of promises or threats that were not disclosed to the court on the record during this hearing, or that it was not your own choice to enter the plea? Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is the prosecutor or defense counsel aware of any promises or threats or inducements other than the plea bargain to induce the defendant to plead guilty? Mr. Dagger Margosian?
No, Your Honor.
And Ms. Wagner?
No, Your Honor.
All right, other than the agreement that was placed on the record, Mr. Rowley, has your attorney promised you any other particular sentence or estimated what your sentence would be other than what was agreed upon the record?
No, Your Honor.
All right, and is it your own choice to plead no contest?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Wagner, are you prepared to place a factual basis on the record?
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, the factual basis underlying the no contest plea today is that on or about the period of December 1st, 2016 through December 31st, 2018, that the defendant did engage in a sexual act that involved entry into, and I'll use her initials, CP's vagina by his finger, and that the defendant coerced CP to submit by exerting his authoritative position as a babysitter at that time.
And it was Mr. Dagger Margosian?
It would be for a sexual purpose, I guess is the only other thing to.
For sexual gratification. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Okay. Based upon the facts placed on the record and from the information as recited on the record from the police report, the court finds beyond a reasonable doubt that during the time period, you did a different time period, Ms. Wagner. My felony information had 1/1/17.
Yes.
You said.
I'm sorry, I did, based on the facts of the preliminary exam, and we did prepare an amended information about that, but it never was filed apparently, but it was December 1st, 2016 through December 31st, 2018.
Okay, so from the time period of December 1 of 2016 through December 31 of 2018, the court finds beyond a reasonable doubt that in Woodstock Township in the county of Lenawee. The defendant did commit the offense of criminal sexual conduct first degree by inserting his fingers in the vagina of an individual under the age of 13. Was she under the age of 13?
She was, Your Honor.
And he coerced her due to his position, his authoritative position as a babysitter. And it was for the purposes of sexual gratification. So are you satisfied with that, Ms. Wagner and Mr. Degemer-Gozing?
I am, Your Honor. Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Has the court complied with MCR 6.302 B, C, and D? Mr. Degemer-Gozing?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Ms. Wagner?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, court does accept the plea. The defendant entered that plea understandably, voluntarily, and accurately. He has full knowledge of his rights. He does have competent counsel. I am going to refer this matter to the probation department for a pre-sentence investigation. Mr. Degemer-Gozing, are you available on July 7 of 2023 at 8:15 in the morning?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, so we will set this for sentencing on July 7 at 8:15 in the morning. Now, Mr. Rowley, you do have the right to appear in person in the courtroom for sentencing. If you don't want to appear in person, you do have a right to appear via Zoom. So what would you prefer? Do you want to come in person or do you want to appear via Zoom?
I would like to appear via Zoom, Your Honor.
Okay, so we will set that via Zoom. Mr. Rowley, you're at the Lenawee County Jail, correct?
I'm at Cooper Street Correctional Facility in Jackson, Your Honor.
All right, so Miss Holly, do you have that? Okay, so Mr. Rowley, somebody from the Michigan Department of Corrections is going to get a hold of you. They're going to prepare a pre-sentence report, be truthful with them about your background. You pled no contest, so you don't have to give any information about the offense, just your background. They'll prepare a pre-sentence report. Mr. Degemer-Gozing will make every effort to meet with you in advance, as he usually does, but sometimes we've had some scheduling issues getting in and out of MDOC. So if he's not able to meet with you in advance, he'll have ample time to meet with you the morning of sentencing. And we'll see you back here on July 7th at 8:15 in the morning via Zoom. All right?
Thank you, Your Honor. You have a wonderful day.
You too, sir. Anything else, Mr. Degemer-Gozing?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, your client, Mr. Faithy, is here.
Very good.
And your client's down in lockup, right? All right.
She's still down.
Your Honor, I'm ready on both. Mr. Elsner is going to be a plea as charged, no subs, Your Honor, but with the usual cause.
Okay, well, I haven't called the case yet, but do you want them brought down?
Yeah.
Okay. So whenever we can get them down. All right, how do you pronounce his name, Mr. Degemer-Gozing? Faithy?
Faithy.
Mr. Faithy, can you hear me?
Yes, I can now.
All right. This is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Timothy Charles Faithy Sr. Can I pronounce it Faithy? Is that right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. I have Michael or Christopher Fleming appearing on behalf of the people, Michael Degemer-Gozing appearing on behalf of Mr. Faithy. This is the date and time scheduled for a pretrial in this matter. Mr. Degemer-Gozing, I still do not have fingerprints, Mr. Faithy. Did you go to the Compass Police Department and get your fingerprints taken?
I had those taken when I went to booking.
So you're saying they took him at the jail?
Yeah, when I got arraigned and arrested there. Yeah, I didn't know I had to have another fingerprint.
Well, but that was a long time ago, right?
That was when this case was started.
All right. Do you live in Tecumseh? No, you live in Jackson.
No, I live in Jackson, Michigan.
Okay, so Ms. Adams, we can contact the jail, but our notes show we don't have a TCN number. So at some point, I'm gonna need to get prints. So Mr. Dagenberg goes in. How do you wish to proceed today on behalf of Mr. Faith?
Well, Your Honor, to add to the frustration here, we are still waiting on the preliminary exam transcripts. We put our order in at this point 2 months ago.
They have 90 days to do it.
So, I mean,
So I have the order from March, so the April, May, June, they have to be done by June 22nd.
So I frankly, Judge, I'm just asking for an adjournment. There's an issue that I want to raise to an appellate court regarding a motion to quash, but obviously we can't do that without the exam.
No, that's fine. That's
So
fine.
I'm just asking for, whatever an appropriate adjournment time would be.
Are you available July? Well, they're due by June 22nd. Would July 5th be too soon? I can do July 5 or July 26th for another pretrial.
July 5 is not great. I mean, I could make it work, but if the 26th is available, I would prefer that.
Okay, so Mr. Faithy, I'm gonna set this out to July 26th for another pretrial.
Okay.
And it'll be at 8:30, just like it was today, same Zoom number. And Mr. Degemer goes in, you prepare the step in order to adjourn.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so Mr. Faithy, we'll call the jail and try to verify if your fingerprints are there. If not, I'm probably gonna need you to come in and get them done, all right? So we'll let you know one way or the other. All right.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Faithy. Thank you, Mr. Degemer. Okay, so now I have. Mr. Murphy, I have Damian Wortley. John Glazier, are you here on Cody Lowe?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
So Mr. Mawad was here early this morning, so he and Mr. Lowe was set for another pretrial on June 21 at 8:30.
June 21 at 8:30.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right, I'm here, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Wortley, hold on a minute. And then you weren't here, so I had Miss Adams do the notice on your file.
June 21st at 8:30.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Wortley, let me grab your file. All right, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Damian Wortley, file number 22-21195FH. And Brenda Underwood appearing on behalf of Matthew Murphy appearing on behalf of Mr. Wortley. And I have Chris Fleming appearing on behalf of the people. I do have a plea agreement in my file, so you can set someone at this table if you'd like, right here. All right.
Mr. Ellsner right there.
Mr. Wortley, I'm gonna skip your case real quick because I kind of got some inmates. So Mr. Wortley, I'm gonna mute you for a minute. I'll be right back to you. Okay. What's your name?
Elzer?
Elzer, and sir, you can have a seat. All right. All right, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Nathan James Elzer, file number 2023-21281 FH. I have Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Mr. Elzer, and I have Christopher Fleming appearing on behalf of the people. This is the date and time set for a trial in this matter. Ms. Underwood, how would you like to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor. The offer in this case is as charged with the supplements, the habitual court being dismissed, Your Honor. We would be requesting a COBS to the 12 months or the low end of the guidelines, whichever is lower. Mr. Elsner is in prison for a long time, Your Honor.
But it would be no less than 12 months.
Right.
Okay. All right. So, Mr. Elzer, do you want to go stand next to Ms. Underwood? Yep. All right. Is that a correct recitation of the plea, Mr. Fleming?
I believe so, Judge.
All right. So, Mr. Elzer, can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, so can you state your full name for the record?
Nathan James Elzer.
All right, so Mr. Elzer, you've heard the statement of your attorney and the prosecuting attorney. A plea offer has been made in this case to plead to count one, prisoner possessing weapons, which carries a maximum penalty of up to 5 years in prison and or $1,000 fine with dismissal of your fourth offense notice, with a COBS agreement that you would serve no less than 12 months, but the low end of the guidelines.
Yes.
Okay, do you wish to avail yourself of that plea bargain?
I'm sorry.
Do you want to plead guilty?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Are you satisfied with your attorney and the advice that she's given you?
Yes.
Neither the prosecutor, the defendant, or anyone on the defendant's behalf has discussed any other possible sentence with the court. Is that correct, Ms. Underwood?
That's correct, Your Honor.
And Mr. Fleming?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Elzer, as far as you're aware, is that correct?
Yes, correct.
If a guilty plea is accepted, there will be no trial. This means that you will be giving up rights you would have had at trial. I'm going to explain those rights to you now to make sure that you understand them. You have a right to a speedy public trial by jury. You may ask for a non-jury trial, and if the prosecutor and court agree, you can have a non-jury trial. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to have the prosecuting attorney prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty, and you do not have to prove anything. You have the right to be present at trial and have witnesses against you appear at your trial and to ask those witnesses questions. You have the right to have the court order any witnesses you have for your defense to appear at the trial. You have the right to remain silent during your trial, not to have your silence used against you. However, you also have the right to testify at your trial if you want to testify. Do you understand that if your plea is accepted, you may be giving up the right to appeal issues that would otherwise be appealable if you were convicted at trial? Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
Do you understand that any appeal from the conviction and sentence pursuant to the plea will be by application for leave to appeal and not by right?
Yes, I do.
If you are not a citizen of the United States of America, a conviction of a crime may result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States of America, or denial of naturalization. Do you have any questions about the rights that I've given to you?
No, I don't.
All right. So, Mr. Elsner, how do you wish to plead to the charge that on or about November 10 of 2022 at Madison Township in the county of Lenawee that you did commit the offense of prisoner possessing weapons? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
All right. Does anyone make any threats or promises to you to induce you to plead guilty to this charge?
Nope.
Do you understand that if I accept this plea, you will be giving up any and all claims that your plea is given as a result of promises or threats that were not disclosed to the court on the record during this hearing, or that it was not your own choice to enter the plea?
Yes, I understand.
Is the prosecutor or defense counsel aware of any promises, threats, inducements other than the plea bargain to induce the defendant to plead guilty? Ms. Underwood?
No, Your Honor.
And Mr. Fleming?
No, Judge.
other than the Cobb's agreement, has your attorney promised you any other particular sentence or estimated what that sentence will be?
No.
Is it your own choice to plead guilty?
Yes, it is.
Right. So Mr. Elzer, on November 10 of 2022, you at the Gus Harrison facility in Lenawee County?
Yes, it was.
Would you agree that's in Madison Township?
I don't really know.
But if I
the
told you it was
counties.
in Madison Township, would you?
Yeah, I
agree
have
with that?
no reason to doubt it.
Okay. And at that time, were you incarcerated there?
Yes, I was.
All right. And did you have something that potentially could be used as a weapon?
Yes, I did.
What was it?
It was a sharpened hard piece of plastic to a point.
Is that also known as a shank?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And you had no legal right to possess that?
No, I did.
Okay. And that could have been used to injure a prisoner or anyone else or help you escape?
Yes, it could have.
Mr. Fleming, are you satisfied with factual basis?
I believe so, Judge.
All right, has the court complied with MCR 6.302 B, C, and D? Ms. Underwood? Has the court complied with MCR 6.302 B, C, and D?
It has.
Mr. Fleming?
Yes, Judge.
All right, I accept the plea. It has been given understandably, voluntarily, and accurately. The defendant has full knowledge of his rights and he does have competent counsel. I have made a Cobb's agreement regarding sentencing, but other than that, the court has made no agreement regarding the possibility of a plea or possible sentence in this case with the prosecutor, the defense attorney, the defendant, or anyone acting in the interest of either of them. I'm going to refer this matter to the probation department for a pre-sentence investigation. So Mr. Elzer, I'm going to set sentencing for July 7 at 8:15 in the morning.
Okay.
You do have the right to come in person like you did today, or you can appear via Zoom. It's up to you. So do you want to come in person or you just want to do it via Zoom?
This is a lot, so Zoom is fine.
Okay. Yeah, most people would rather do it via Zoom. All right, so we'll set that via Zoom. Someone from the Michigan Department of Corrections is going to meet with you and update your pre-sentence report. Be truthful with them about your background, the events that occurred. They'll prepare a report. We'll get that to Ms. Underwood. She's really good about trying to meet with people before sentencing, but sometimes we can't schedule it. If she can't meet with you beforehand, we'll have her meet with you that morning.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
So where are you currently at? Gus Harrison?
Yeah, Gus Harrison.
Okay. All right. So you're still at Gus. All right. So we'll do a writ for that day. Thank you, Mr. Elzer.
Thank you.
And I believe they're taking him right across the street to get his fingerprints now, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is the Michigan State Police not in your building anymore?
It still is. I don't.
Because they're supposed to do the print.
Yeah,
There's some kind of budget cut or something where we have the thing, we have people trained on to do it in the records office.
Okay.
Yeah, I think there's missing, we just gotta get on the right program, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Oh, I thought he was an inmate. Oh, never mind. I thought the guy in the white shirt was. So do you want to come up to the podium? That's why I kept telling him to sit down. I thought he was from some other facility. Never mind. All right. So what is your name? What's your name?
Richard, Rich.
All right. Okay. So this is in the matter of people of the state of Michigan versus Richard James Ittrich.
Mr. Ittrich, can you, excuse me? Mr. Ittrich gets hearing impaired, Your Honor.
I'm
And he
sorry.
reads lips really well, but I wanted to make sure he could hear you.
All right. Can you hear it all?
Yeah.
Do you need someone for sign language?
No, I can read you it.
All right, so I'm gonna turn up the volume for you too.
Thanks.
Okay. All right, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Richard James Ittrich, file number 2023-21321FH. I have Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Mr. Ittrich, and I have Christopher Fleming appearing on behalf of the people. This is a date and time set for a pretrial conference in this matter. Ms. Underwood, how do you wish to proceed today?
I believe this is an arraignment, Your Honor.
Oh, is it? Okay. Oh, it is an arraignment. Nope, oh, yeah, it was, we were supposed to be here in April and we didn't have a writ. So it is arraignment in this matter. So, Ms. Underwood, do you waive the reading of the felony information?
My client will not waive the reading, Your Honor.
All right, so do you have a copy of the felony information?
I believe so.
I just showed it to him on my screen. I would assume, yes.
Okay, Miss Adams, could you print off a copy of the felony information for Mr. Ittridge for me?
Okay.
It would be the felony information, the witness list, and request for discovery, those 3 documents. All right, so I'll get you a copy of that too, okay?
Thank you.
So, Mr. Ittridge, you are charged on the felony information with count 1, prisoner possessing contraband. And then it states that being a prisoner, you did possess buprenorphine?
I can't do it either, Your Honor.
Buprenorphine, I know I mispronounced that. A
Buprenorphine.
controlled sub, what is it?
Buprenorphine.
Buprenorphine?
Buprenorphine, a controlled substance contrary to MCL 800.281 parent 4. That is a 5-year felony, so it carries a maximum penalty of up to 5 years in prison and or $1,000 fine. It is a public safety group offense and a Class E offense. You also have a habitual offender 4th offense notice. And that states that take notice that the defendant was previously convicted of 3 or more felonies or attempts to commit felonies in that on or about February 24th of 2003, you were convicted in the offense of home invasion 2nd degree in violation of the MCL 750.110A3 in the 23rd Circuit Court for Alcona County, State of Michigan. And on or about December 14 of 2009, you were convicted of the offense of financial transaction device stealing, retaining without consent in violation of MCL 750.1517N1 in the 31st Circuit Court for St. Clair County, State of Michigan. The record should reflect that my staff has provided a copy of the felony information, and Ms. Underwood has handed that to Mr. Ittridge, and there are no staples or paper clips involved in that. Okay, so then, and that was in the 31st Circuit Court for St. Clair County, State of Michigan. In honor about September 28 of 2016, he was convicted of the offense of controlled substance possession of cocaine, heroin, or another narcotic less than 25 grams in violation of MCL 333.74012B-A in the 31st Circuit Court for St. Clair County, State of Michigan. And on November 30th of 2020, he was convicted of the offense of controlled substance delivery, manufacture of methamphetamine in violation of MCL 333.74012B1-A in the 31st Circuit Court. And it should say of St. Clair County, State of Michigan. So Mr. Fleming, that needs to be corrected. And this offense, because it is a 5-year felony, Mr. Ittridge, can you hear me?
Yes.
This offense that you're charged with is a 5-year felony. That means if you were to go to trial and get convicted, you could be facing life in prison because of your habitual offender 4th offense notice. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. And Ms. Underwood, has a plea offer been made in this file?
The plea offer is as charged, no subs, Your Honor.
So the plea offer in this case has been made that he could plead to count 1 with no habitual offender notice, correct?
Correct.
So, all right. So do you understand the plea offer is to plead to count 1 with no supplements?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, and so Mr. Ittridge, how do you plead to the charge? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
Okay, Miss Underwood, do you want to take a moment and explain the plea bargain and
I've explained to the
procedure?
plea bargain to Mr. Ettridge. We've had an exam in this matter, Your Honor. Mr. Ettridge was aware of the plea bargain and of the habitual offense notice prior to that. I don't believe his decision has changed on that.
Okay, and is the plea offer still open, Mr. Fleming?
Let me check on that, Judge. It looks like the offer was withdrawn based on having the exam, Judge.
So we need 1 day for a trial on this?
I would think so, Judge.
Probably.
Okay,
But we don't have our transcript yet, Your Honor.
no, I know. So they have 90, did you do the order request for transcript?
I'm sorry?
Did you do the request for transcript?
Not yet, Your Honor.
Okay.
We were waiting for arraignment.
Okay, so it takes 90 days to get a transcript. So what I'll do at this point is I will set a trial date out, like 120 days.
With the jury selection and all that as well.
Yes. Okay. All right, so Miss Adams, I'm looking, Miss Adams, he is incarcerated, so a September or October 1 day trial date.
All right.
The court will enter a plea of not guilty for Mr. Ettridge.
Sorry.
September 12th. It's a Tuesday.
September 12th.
That doesn't give us much time. Mr. Richards was just discussing motions, Your Honor.
All right, can we go to October, Miss Adams?
All right. October 3rd or further?
No, October 3rd is fine. You'll have your transcript in August. So there'll give you plenty of times for motions. So I'm going to set this for October 3rd of 23. Trial start at 9 a.m. Where are you currently residing?
Muskegon.
All right, typically I think they'll transport them the night before to the jail. I'm not sure. So it'll be October 3rd at 9 a.m. And I'm going to order that. I'm going to require that all motions be filed and heard by September 22nd. And then I'm also going to, well, no, let's make it September 20th. Hey, I'm going to set a pretrial for September 20th at 8:15 in the or 8:30 in the morning. That'll be via Zoom, okay? The pretrial.
I can't hear, I can't understand nothing you guys are saying on this, the Zoom.
On Zoom, you can't?
No.
Do you read, do you know sign language?
No.
Okay, all right, so I'll do the final pretrial September 20 at, you're coming from Muskegon, right? I'll do it at 10 a.m. The final pretrial on September 20th of 23. So September 20 of 2023, pretrial at 10 a.m. That'll be in person. That is also the final deadline for hearing any motions. And I'll expect that jury instructions and voir dire questions will be provided on that day as well. All right.
Judge, I
Okay,
know you stated that the motions filed and heard by September 22nd, and you set the pretrial.
no, I'm
for
changing
9.
that to September 20.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Thank you, Judge.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I changed that. So, motion deadline filed and heard by September 20, jury instructions are due, and voir dire questions are due. That gentleman that just left, he might be someone I need to talk to. So you can't leave that, but, Ms. Adams, could I get a copy of this notice from Mr. Ittridge?
Okay.
So I'm going to get you a copy of this, Mr. Ittridge. Mr. Ittridge, hello? Hey, you guys can talk when we're done, all right?
That never happens, man. That's another thing I'd like to state for the record. I have not got to speak with my lawyer. For
Hold
more
on a
than-
second, listen to me. I'm talking now.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna get you a copy of this.
Thank you.
When you're done, you can go talk to your attorney. But right now, you gotta listen to what I say on the record. So, do you have time to meet with them anymore this morning?
Sure.
All right, so you can use the lockup room if you'd like.
Thank you.
Okay, so Mr. Ittridge, we'll get you a copy of that notice. And then you can go speak with Miss Underwood this morning. All right? Okay. Do you have any other matters this morning?
Yes, I do.
Who do you have?
Do we have Mr. Johnson, Your Honor?
Is he
Darnell Johnson?
Is he in jail?
He's on DOC.
I have a jail number. I do not have a writ from Mr. Johnson. So in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Darnez Donald Johnson, file number 23-20959FH. This is a date time set for a pretrial. I do have a stipend order adjourning it to today, but I do not show that we have a writ from Michigan Department of Corrections. So I will set this out. And Mr. Fleming? Mr. Fleming?
Yes, Judge.
Perhaps you can make a note that we're gonna need a writ. I'm gonna set this out to June 14.
Your Honor, can I suggest 1 week later? Mr. Johnson has
Of course.
prelims.
So June
on the
28th, June 28th.
Thank you.
All right. So I'll set it for a pretrial on June 28 at 8:15. And Mr. Fleming, you can do the stipend order to adjourn. Miss Underwood, can you sign your name with permission?
He certainly can, Your Honor.
All right. Okay. So thank you very much. All right. So she can go to lockup with him. Is that all you had, Miss Underwood?
I have stuff down the hall, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, I'm sorry. Were you in the white shirt? I thought you were somebody from the campus. I was like, sit down. Okay, sir, what is your name? George? What's your last name? All right, who's your attorney?
He's here on my, case.
Okay, never mind. Okay, you can have a seat then. Is it Mr. Okay, is there a Mr. Bosley in the courtroom? All right, Miss McGrain, do we know if Mr. Basel has appeared in front of Judge Olsaver yet?
Judge, I do not know, but I can find out in just a moment.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Wortley, thank you for your patience this morning. Mr. Murphy, we are back on the record with Mr. Wortley. So Mr. Wortley, I'm gonna ask you to unmute your device. So, all right, so I have a plea agreement form, Mr. Murphy, stating that the plea offer is that Mr. Wortley can plead to a 1-year misdemeanor aggravated assault and no further jail at the time of sentence and no contact with SC. So, Mr. Murphy, how do you wish to proceed today with this pretrial?
Yes, Your Honor. I had talked with Mr. Wortley about the offer. Again, it was for Mr. Wortley to plead no contest, my understanding, to an aggravated assault, 1-year misdemeanor with agreement for no further jail time at sentencing. He does wish to accept that offer. So at this point, I
Okay.
guess we'll continue with that.
All right, Mr. Wortley, you want to raise your right hand? All right, do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, Mr. Wortley, and Mr. Fleming, is that the plea offer that's still available?
It is, Judge.
All right. All right, so Mr. Wortley, you have heard the statement of your attorney and the prosecuting attorney. Is it your intention to plead guilty to?
No
And you're
contest.
gonna get me an amended information, Mr. Fleming?
Absolutely, Judge.
Okay, so Mr. Wortley, there'll be an amended information adding a count 2 of aggravated assault, which is a 1-year misdemeanor, and they would dismiss count 1, which is the felonious assault. So is it your intention to plead guilty or plead no contest to count 2 aggravated assault?
Yes, Your Honor, it is.
Okay, now, Mr. Wortley, are you satisfied with your attorney and the advice that he's given you?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
Ms. White, do you and Mr. Simpson want to go in the jury room?
That would be fine.
All right, is he in the hall?
He was. That was on
Well, if you can find him and you walk here, my bailiff will let you know.
Okay.
All right, so Mr. Wortley, you said you were satisfied with Mr. Murphy. Do you understand the maximum penalty on this charge could be up to 1 year in jail, but there's a Killebrew agreement that you would serve no further jail time at this time. But do you understand that if you were to violate your probation, you could be facing jail time? Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Other than the plea agreement as stated on the record, neither the prosecutor, the defendant, or anyone on the defendant's behalf has discussed any other possible sentence with the court. Is that correct, Mr. Fleming?
That is correct, Judge.
And Mr. Murphy?
That's correct, Your Honor.
And Mr. Wortley, is that correct as far as you're aware?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. If a guilty plea is, or a no contest plea is accepted, there will be no trial. That means you'll be giving up rights you would have had at a trial. I'm going to explain those rights to you now to make sure that you understand them. You have a right to a speedy public trial by jury. You may ask for a non-jury trial, and if the prosecutor and court agree, you can have a non-jury trial. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to have the prosecuting attorney prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty and you do not have to prove anything. You have the right to be present at trial and have witnesses against you appear at your trial and to ask those witnesses questions. You have the right to have the court order any witnesses you have for your defense to appear at the trial. You have the right to remain silent during your trial, not to have your silence used against you. However, you also have the right to testify at your trial if you want to testify. Do you understand that if your plea is accepted, you may be giving up the right to appeal issues that would otherwise be appealable if you were convicted at trial? Do you understand that, Mr. Wortley?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Do you understand that any appeal from the conviction and sentence pursuant to the plea will be by application for leave to appeal and not by right? Do you understand that,
Yes,
Mr. Wortley?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
All right. If you are not a citizen of the United States of America, a conviction of a crime may result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States of America, or denial of naturalization. Do you have any questions about the rights that I've given you, Mr. Wortley?
No, I do not, Your Honor.
All right. And you're entering a no contest plea. So according to your attorney, so you have two choices. You can say no contest or you can say not guilty. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
All right. So Mr. Wortley, how do you wish to plead to the charge that on or about November 8th of 2022 in Woodstock Township in the county of Lenawee that you did commit the offense of aggravated assault?
No contest, Your Honor.
All right. Has anyone made any threats or promises to you to induce you to plead no contest to this charge?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Do you understand if I accept this plea, you will be giving up any and all claims that your plea is given as a result of promises or threats that were not disclosed to the court on the record during this hearing, or that it was not your own choice to enter the plea? Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
Is the prosecutor or defense counsel aware of any promises or threats or inducements other than the plea bargain to induce the defendant to plead no contest. Mr. Fleming?
No, Judge.
No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Wortley, has your attorney promised you any particular sentence or estimated what your sentence will be,
No.
other than the
no.
no upfront jail? Is it
No,
your own
Your Honor.
choice to plead no contest?
Yes, it is.
So who's going to place a factual basis on the record, Mr. Murphy or Mr. Fleming?
Your Honor, I will if Mr. Fleming doesn't wish to do that. I can do it based upon the police report provided in this case.
No objection to that.
So based upon the police report in this matter, on November 8th of 2022 in Woodstock Township at the address of 8899 Round Lake Highway, Mr. Wortley did have an interaction with his brother-in-law as Shannon Clement. That interaction did cause Mr. Clement to believe that Mr. Wortley was going to, or that Mr. Wortley did have in his possession, was holding, again, Mr. Clement believed that Mr. Wortley was holding a shotgun, and he believed that Mr. Wortley had an intent to harm him with that shotgun. So we do believe that based upon that Mr. Wortley was guilty of the offense of aggravated assault, Your Honor.
Mr. Fleming, are you satisfied with that factual basis?
I believe so, based on taking the plea to the higher to satisfy the lesser.
Okay. All right, so based on the facts placed on the record and from the information contained in the police report, the court finds beyond a reasonable doubt that on or about November 8th of 2022 in Woodstock Township in the County of Lenawee, that the defendant did make an assault upon an individual SC with a dangerous weapon, which was a shotgun, in possession of that shotgun in the manner that he had it would have made SC fear an imminent assault, but did not have the intent to commit the crime of murder or to inflict great bodily harm, less than the crime of murder. So I will therefore accept the no contest plea, and the plea is taken to the felonious assault factual basis for the purposes of the plea to the lower offense. So has the court complied with MCR 6.302 B, C, and D, Mr. Fleming?
Yes, Judge, thank you.
And Mr. Ward and Mr. Murphy?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I accept the plea. It's been given understandably, voluntarily, and accurately. The defendant has full knowledge of his rights. He does have competent counsel. There is a sentencing agreement, a kilogrue to no upfront jail, but other than that, the court has made no agreement regarding the possibility of a plea or possible sentence in this case with the prosecutor, the defense attorney, the defendant, or anyone acting in the interest of either of them. I'm going to refer this matter to the probation department for a pre-sentence investigation. Mr. Wortley, are you currently on probation?
No, I am not, Your Honor.
Okay, so Mr. Wortley, this is a misdemeanor, so you will be on misdemeanor probation. So even though I'm your judge, you're going to have to report to district court probation, okay?
Okay.
So not tomorrow, but next Thursday between 8 and 10 a.m. I'm going to need you to report on the first floor to the district court probation office, check in, and then they'll see you. They'll prepare a pre-sentence report. We'll get a copy of it. We'll provide it to Mr. Murphy about a week before sentencing. You need to get a hold of Mr. Murphy to review that. And then I'm going to set sentencing for July 7th at 8:15 in the morning. So, Mr.
Your Honor, I'm going to be off that day. Could we possibly do it the week after? I just want to be here for Mr. Wortley's sentencing.
I can't do the next week. Ms. Adams, 20 or 21 of July.
Judge, I will not be here that week.
27, 28.
28th would be good.
All right.
That works
So,
for the defense. Thank you.
Okay, so Mr. Wortley will set this for July 28th at 8:15 for sentencing, but remember a week from tomorrow on June 1, I need you to report to the district court probation office, all right?
Okay, that gives me time to set up a ride too, so.
Yep. Now, Mr. Wortley, because there's no upfront jail, you do have the right to Zoom in if you want. So you can appear in person, but if you want, you can Zoom in. So how do you want to appear for sentencing?
I'll zoom in.
Okay. All right, so we'll see you back on July 28th at 8:15 for sentencing. Thank you, Mr. Wortley. Thank you, Mr. Murphy.
Thank you, Your
Your
Honor.
Honor, Mr. Wortley, when you report to talk to them in district court, make sure you let them know and remind them that you did a no contest plea, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Thank you, Your
So,
Honor.
Mr. Wortley, they're gonna ask you information about your background.
Right.
Provide that, but because you pled no contest, you don't need to make any admissions about the events that occurred, all right?
Okay. Yep, exactly.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Wortley.
Thanks, Matt.
Yep.
Okay, so I have Dennis Lowe. And that's you too, Matt.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you have Timothy Merritt. Mr. Malaro, what are you hanging out for?
Louis Mota, VOP, Judge?
We already did that.
Oh, who did it, do you know?
John Glazier, maybe?
Did we adjourn it or what did we do?
Yep, we set it over to July 5 at 8:30.
All right, as a hearing or pre-trial?
Pre-trial.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Thanks,
Good
bye.
night.
All right, so let's get Mr. Lowe in.
Yeah, no, I need to use the restroom, so I'll be back in 1 minute. I'll need to speak with Mr. Lau in a breakout session, though.
Okay. So take your potty break. Is there a Mr. Bozell? Do you want to call in the hall for Nicholas Bozell? Is that Nicholas Bozell?
Yeah.
All right, Nicholas Bozell, you want to come up to the podium for me? How are you?
Doing all right.
Okay. Mr. Fleming? Yeah, I
Yes,
need
yes.
Isaac. I need Isaac Sneed.
I'll
If
let
he's
him know. I
present,
will get him here.
if he's, can he come down to the courtroom?
I'll let him know. Thanks, Judge.
Okay. Mr. Lau, give me just a minute. I just wanted to let you know that Mr. Murphy's here and you're gonna be the
Okay.
next case. So I'm gonna call you in a minute, but I'm gonna pop you
Okay.
in the waiting room, all right?
All right, thank you.
All right. So how do you pronounce your last name?
Bosell.
Bosell? Okay. So we're just gonna wait for your prosecutor. And we do not have this on the docket, Ms. Adams or Ms. Applin, so I'm gonna give it to you now.
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
All right, so Mr. Bosell, we will be just a moment.